here's your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, one of the nice things about our weather app is that you can get notifications of certain weather parameters. So on my home page, I have lightning detected near Newport. That's one of the parameters that you can set up. So we are seeing, it's not widespread, but a few isolated thunderstorms and some flashes of lightning along the south shore. And you can clearly see down in Newport now, this reduced visibility is not just fog, but it's a very heavy downpour and some flashes of lightning just offshore. So we'll keep a few thunderstorms in the forecast. So the heavy rain is here, obviously. The wind will start to pick up during the overnight hours through early tomorrow morning. Wind advisory technically goes into effect 11 o'clock tonight through tomorrow morning. Now note well, it's raining in Lincoln. It's one of our brand new weather cameras that we're debuting this week. The visibility is not too bad in terms of fog, so the fog's real thick as you get closer to the shoreline. Temperatures unusually warm. It's already approaching the low 50s, and by tomorrow morning it'll be 55 to 60 degrees early in the morning. Wind is picking up. It's not overly strong, but we're getting gusts now close to 30 miles per hour. But it will really ramp up overnight while we're sleeping into early tomorrow morning. Providence Point south and east, it's a wind advisory. Southerly gusts 45 to 50, and then outside of the advisory area, north and west, gusts between 35 and 45. So threat tracker is elevated overnight through Friday morning. Unfortunately, this coincides with the morning commute. Downpours early, those strong wind gusts, a few isolated thunderstorms, maybe some localized minor street flooding. As far as power outages, I don't think it's widespread. I mean, there may be some isolated ones in the southern part of the state, but it doesn't look like it's one of those, hundreds of thousands kind of a deal, but there may be some sporadic outages. So batch number one of rain and a little bit of thunder moving through right now, and there's a second batch across the mid-Atlantic. That's overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. When we take this into the future, here we are 7 o'clock in the morning, windy, warm, with a strip of very heavy rain and thunder at 7 a.m. But watch how progressive this is. It races offshore by tomorrow afternoon. So look, the second half of the day, though cloudy, is drier, and that dry air will continue late afternoon and into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Here's a more detailed look. Of course, the yellows and the reds represent downpours and a few thunderstorms. And here we are at 7 o'clock in the morning. Look at these temperatures, upper 50s to near 60, 7 a.m., very windy. By noontime, a lot of this is pushed offshore. Second half of the day, you've got a lot of clouds, but it's drier. Temperatures that are in the 50s. Tomorrow, the evening commute is 100 times better with dry skies and drier roads. And then later tomorrow night, really cooling down. We'll get back into the 30s. Stormy tomorrow morning, especially early on. 55 to 60, and then that dry weather the second half of the day. But temperatures are still in the 50s under mainly cloudy skies. Stay in port. Bay forecast is stormy. Gale warning south-southwest 15 to 25, gusts to 40 knots, choppy waves, and of course poor visibility. The visibility does improve though during the afternoon and evening. Saturday is cool and dry. We've had to make some adjustments to Sunday, keeping a close eye on an offshore storm. We could get grays with just light precipitation, light rain, light snow. Stay tuned. MLK Monday, Martin Luther King Monday looks dry and cooler with temperatures at around 40. Take it easy driving tomorrow, extra travel time.
Tough going to work, not as bad coming home.
Yeah, big difference.
All right, that's how we'll look at it. All right, Tony, thanks.